Another Friday, baby. Yes, sir. TGI Friday, baby. Al York Sports. Yeah, let me get these little groups in here, you know what I mean? Brian Breezy in the building, baby. What's up, Breezy? I'm in here, baby. Locked and loaded, baby. We got part-time bro in the building. You know I gotta do my shenanigans, then I'ma bring you in, okay? I know you here. Just give me about 5-10 minutes, and I'ma bring you in, girl. I like that. You locked and loaded. You ready to go. Ooh. That's that Viking shit, baby. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, let me let more people chap in. Al York Sports, another Friday. My voice is on and off, so y'all gonna have to work with me, man. I'm hoping I can get that itch out my throat. Pause. Yeah, let me let more people tap in and we gonna start this marvelous show, baby. TGI Friday, no drinking and driving. Y'all know what it is. This is energy drink, so I'm not confusing y'all. Plus, I'm not driving anyway. Quick update. Fine Irish up 14-0. Hopefully they can continue the onslaught tonight. Hopefully. X-Men in the building, baby. I'll see you. Let me pause this up. Couple people starting to tap in the building. Like I say, y'all, TGI Friday. We're going to have a great show. Happy holidays to everybody. In case I forget, throughout the duration of the day, Merry Christmas. And I'll definitely be tapping in before New Year's because we're going to go on before New Year's. Merry Christmas, happy holidays to everybody. Okay, let's start the message of the day. Then we're going to start this marvelous show. Then I'm going to bring in Miss Part-Time Bro, who's locked and loaded. I'm telling you, she locked and loaded. Message of the day. Real friends protect you behind your back. Let me give you an example. You take off, let's say you leave the crowd or you're not around. Your name comes up. Let's say your name is Gary. Yeah, man, fuck Gary. You know, I don't like Gary because of this. Gary be doing this. Gary be doing that. A real friend would intercept that like a cornerback does in football. Jump right in. Hold up. You ain't going to be talking about my homegirl or my man like that when I'm around. You got something to say, let me call them. Let them show face right here, and then you could talk all that hot shit. Like I said, real friends protect you behind your back. That shit all up in front of you, it's all show. It's what happens when you're not around, how a real friend takes care of you and your name. Angelo in the building, I see you, baby. Hold on, let me get this going real quick. Shades got me a little blind. Al York Sports. Throws a little fucked up, but I'ma try to make it happen. Elvis in the building, baby, I see you. Who that nation? They better cover those 14 today. On Sunday, on Monday, whenever that game is, y'all better cover that 14. Al York Sports, the raw truth, baby. You know what I mean? Like I said, real friends protect you behind your back. All that other shit don't mean nothing. All that smiling next to you. Yo, can I go to the store for you? Yo, I love you, you my man. All that shit go out the window when they let another motherfucker try to assassinate your character. And they don't say nothing. I don't care what's the situation. You can at least say, yo, hold on, let me call Al right now. Or let me call Elvis right now. Or let me call Larry right now. And then you can talk that fly shit. That's real talk, man. I hope y'all learned something, man. Big day today. Part-time bro in the building out from Tokyo. But before we get into that, go to YouTube, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Shout out to the East Coast, West Coast, Midwest, Nueva York, New York City, Cali, all that shit. Shout out to everything. Tokyo, Arizona State, wherever the fuck you at. Nueva York, let me throw that up in there. Shout out to Sam the Man. Shout out to Price Tag Entertainment. Shout out to Futex, Mech 1 Beats, and also Al York Sports on YouTube, Sportsbook Review, Snack Sessions, and of course hit the gram, because I'm going hard in the gram lately. You want to check me on the gram, because I'm giving them that business. All right, let's go to the boxing ring tomorrow in the Kingdom Arena. That's me and my man. Shout out to Sinette Martinez. Appreciate you tapping in. And of course, Brian Breezy. Like me and my boy Brooklyn covered last week, Tyson Fury 34-1-1 versus Oleksandr Usyk 22-0, 14 KOs. Last time they fought was a split decision by Usyk. You know, he won 2 out of the 3 judges. Now tomorrow's fight, they got Usyk favored at -140. And then you got +115 for Fury. Now, if you think the fight's going to go the distance, it's -160. That means it goes to total 12 rounds. If you think there's going to be a knockout or stoppage before the 12th round, they're giving out +125. Big fight tomorrow. Kingdom Arena. You don't want to miss it. I personally like Tyson Fury to come back to win fight 2 on this. What up, Rob Cruz? Rob Cruz in the building. I see you, baby. Let's go to the diamond. The Baltimore Orioles signed Japanese pitcher Tomoyuki Shigano to a 1-year deal worth $13 million. He's 35 years old. He had a 15-3 record last year with a 1.67, playing with Japan. Now he's coming to the States. They predicted him to be like a 3rd, 4th starter for the Orioles. With these numbers here, I don't know why he can't be a 3rd, 4th starter. But it's a 1-year deal worth 13 M's. Salute to Tomoyuki, first time coming to the States. Other news. New York Yankees acquired outfielder ex-MVP Cody Bellinger during the week for Cody Petit. Petit was hurt all season. He went 3-0 for us. It was basically, I think, a salary cap move. Not only that, the Cubs knew they were going to get Kyle Tucker. So once they got Kyle Tucker, there was no reason to stay with Cody Bellinger. So they basically gave us Bellinger to eat his contract. I think they paying $5 million of it. I got to do the homework. Bellinger hit 266, 18 home runs, 78 RBIs. He had a great first season with the Cubs. Tailed off last year. Right field porch. Should be very interesting for the way Cody hits that ball and that short right field porch. He just got to make contact with us, and it'll be all right. Other news, like I said, the Cubs acquired Kyle Tucker for 3rd baseman Isaac Paredes, pitcher Hayden Winiski, and a prospect Cam Smith. So the Cubs are like real quietly improving a real strong team. Bellinger, Tucker. I think Tucker makes more contact. Bellinger got more power. I'd rather have Tucker because I like the more contact. But both of them are real good. But the Cubs are sneakily getting a lot better. And last but not least, 3 key players out for the rest of the season. Actually 4. Max Crosby's out for the season. Ankle injury. You got Trevon Diggs from the Cowboys, the cornerback. He's out, knee surgery. David Montgomery, the real important running back for the Lions, is also out for the season. So now it's going to have to be all Gibbs when you had the 1-2 punch with Montgomery and Gibbs. Now Montgomery's out. And he was only, I think, about something like 40 yards to get for anybody who betted Montgomery over for the year on yardage. This shit's crazy. And last but not least, Nick Chubb got a broken foot. Personally, I think Nick Chubb should retire. He's got at least 2 devastating knee injuries and now a broken foot. Bro, you're breaking your body up and your body continue to break. It's time to retire, bro. Part-time, bro, where you at? Time to pull you in. We got over the shenanigans real quick. Now we waiting for Miss Part-Time, bro. Give me a minute, guys. Let me make my adjustments over here. Get this mic out. Hopefully I don't need my earpiece with her, but let's see what happens. Let me see if I could pull her in first. This mic over here. I'm fighting the voice, y'all. I'm fighting it. My cousin said, if you want it, you got to go get it.
Hey!
What's up, girl? You chilling?
I'm here.
Okay, 1 minute.
Can you hear me?
Okay.
Let me know if you. What up, Al York Show?
I love that energy. Let me remind everybody that Miss Part-Time Bro's in Tokyo, and it's actually Saturday morning over there.
Al York, thank you again for having me on. I love you guys. I know we're gonna get through this. It's that time of year. We're all losing our voices, the stress of the holidays. I hope everyone has a safe and healthy holiday. This is my favorite time of year. December NFL football. So many storylines. College football is insane with these playoffs. But yeah, it's 11 a.m. in Tokyo. So
that's crazy.
I have to always do the math when you hit me up. I'm always like, okay, I think it's 11 a.m. I would never miss an Al York show.
Let me give a shout out. We got an individual that haven't checked in over like 6 months. My man, Big Humpty. Appreciate you back, Big Humpty. My God. Okay, let's jump right into college football. I told you we were going to cover the playoffs. Right now, we got right here Notre Dame's up 14-0 against the Hoosiers. I hope it kind of stays like that. And now we're going to go to tomorrow's games. We're going to do one game at a time. I just want to hear your opinion about the game.
Of course.
11-2 SMU Mustangs.
Yep.
8-5 against the spread versus 11-2 Penn State Nifty Lions. The line is minus 8.5, 54.5. Penn State 6-7 against the spread. Talk to us.
Well, first and foremost, these college football playoffs. I as sports fans, and I know probably people that watch your show, Al York, listen, half these teams we didn't care about or we don't watch on a regular basis, okay? This is more about sports betting, and this is making college football so exciting. I know a lot of people don't like the transfer portal or the realignment of conferences, but look who we're watching in the college football playoffs, okay? And not just you. And Alabama isn't in the college football playoffs. This is fun. So this week I did as much research as I can, not just for your show, but for predictions. And I do think SMU is going to outlast Penn State. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game. So if I was going to bet on this game, I wouldn't bet a winner. I would bet the over.
Okay, you like the over. I think that
it's
SMU.
too tough of a game. It's too tough of a game.
I still think, Nifty Lions play the better schedule. I think they are a better team. SMU's just not going to go in there and just do whatever they want against the Nifty Lions. Yeah. As you've seen in the first half against the Clemson Tigers, they couldn't do anything.
No.
Clemson took their foot off the pedal and damn near almost lost that game.
Correct. I think SMU can keep up, though, and that's not to take away from their play. So it's going to be –
But they're going to have to play defense early and often.
100%.
Yeah, because
but their defense
let Penn State, they let Penn State just go up and down. Penn State's got a strong enough defense. Penn State has played Ohio State. Should have beat Ohio State and didn't at home. They played the competition. So I like Penn State to win this game. My boy Noah's got to play on that on the free plays. I don't have a play with the spread. I just think Penn State wins the game. Fuck that. I got money line. I don't got the spread. Okay.
I think it's going to be a high-scoring game.
You might be right. I got to check the weather. If the weather is cooperative, I love it to go over.
Oh, me too.
But as you see over here in Notre Dame, it's raining, it's cold. So if it's kind of like that, you want to be careful with the over. But good weather, you're right. Both of these teams can score. Okay, let's pivot over. Let's go to the 10-3 Clemson Tigers versus the 11-2 Texas Longhorns. The line is minus 12, 51.5, and I think it just went up to 13. Yeah, it went up to
What up
13.
to 13? Well, I do think because Clemson's running back is banged up and they've depended on him a lot, the Texas Longhorns defense is just really good. And you want to know my hot take about this game? I think they have a better chance if Archie Manning was in the game, man. I feel like I'm not against the starting quarterback for Texas, but I think Texas is too wishy-washy this year. Their offense has struggled. Their defense has won them games. I still think Texas is going to pull through, though.
Now, when you say pull through, do they cover the spread, or you saying they're just going to win?
They're just going to win. That's too big of a spread for me.
Okay, so then you like the Tigers to cover the spread.
Yes.
Like I said, I can't have an opinion on this because my partner got a free game with this, so I don't want to like go against what he's doing. So I'd rather leave it alone. But what I will say, this has a potential to be an under, because if Clemson's going to hang in this game, they can't just, try to outscore them.
No.
They're going to have to play ball control, play a little defense, and keep it under. But like I said, if they try to go touchdown for touchdown, they're in the wrong game, and they could get blown out doing it. I think it goes under.
Yeah, well, and Texas defense has been really impressive. I don't know who's watched them this season, but they're very and like I said, Clemson's star running back is banged up. So I definitely see this being a low scoring
Now,
game.
is he playing or he's out? Do you have that information?
It says he's banged up.
But does it say probable or questionable? Probable means he's playing.
Probable.
Okay, that means 70% he's playing. Questionable goes to like 30%.
Yeah, that's the only thing I'm worried about is Clemson's heavy on their running back. So it's gonna be a lot of fun to watch.
And they're gonna need all the weapons they can have, because Texas got all the weapons. You already know that. Yep. They got 2 quarterbacks. Just do the math on that. Okay, last game of the day, 10-2 Tennessee Volunteers.
Woo!
Peyton Manning's old school versus the 10-2 Ohio State. Line is -7.5 for the Buckeyes. 46.5. Talk to us.
I definitely think the Vols are going to pull off this one. I know they're heading up to Ohio State. It's so funny, this college football playoff too, Al York. A lot of these teams haven't played each other in a million years, which makes this so much fun.
But you like that better?
I love it.
Because people like for instance, I know people that love divisional games because they constantly play each other twice a year. But then somebody like you like people that never seen each other.
Right. No, it's so random and it's so weird. Ever since I married a Colts fan, I literally feel like the Vikings play them every year now. No, but okay, but I like it, and especially you're watching, especially because the college landscape is changing, and I'm watching Arizona State and Boise State. I'm not watching those during the regular season. Well, I am some better, but anyways, I think that the Ohio State fans have turned on their coach, and I think they want him gone. I'm being serious. I don't think
unless
he
can make a run and win a chip or get to the chip.
Right. But I think they're starting to turn on him. So
they're not starting to. They did. You can't lose against Michigan with being 19-point favorites when that's the game that you want to win more than any other game during the year.
And I think these two programs are going to galvanize each other, and they're both good. This is going to be I think this is going to be the best game. I think.
Yeah, Ryan Day. We're talking about Ryan Day in case you guys don't know.
Right, Ryan Day. The Buckeye fans have turned on their coach. They want him gone. The man cannot beat Michigan.
On the road.
I'm pulling the Vols on the road.
The Vols got one of the best. I like that. You got some heart there. They got one of the best defenses. I think this spread's a little too high, but I know why they made it like this, because Ryan Day, they all got a chip on his shoulder losing to Michigan.
Yep.
So the line makers, for me, from my professionalism and not knowing how they think, but more or less what lane they going, they expecting a lot out of Ohio State this game. A lot.
100%.
What I'm saying is they're not going to be able to run the ball against Tennessee. It's going to have to be all air, because Tennessee is one of the top-ranked teams against the run and defensively, period. My thing, if Tennessee could do anything offensively, like score like 21 points I think they can win this game.
I think
But if they only score 10 points, you're not going to win this game.
I know we're not talking about Georgia and other teams, but like I think that these are the two strongest teams in the playoffs.
Oh,
so this is going to be this is going to be the game to watch.
Okay.
I know everyone's focusing on Ohio State losing to Michigan, but their offense is the problem. Like that's just rivalry at its finest.
Right.
I mean, we see the Browns lose every year. The Browns beat the Ravens every year. Or you can go in every division. It's like a weird rivalry thing, and I just think that this is going to be
4 in a row. 19-point favor wasn't supposed to happen this year.
No,
I mean, I know guys that bet a lot of money with the 19 points.
Oh my God!
And they lost outright. Yeah,
I
it's
don't
crazy.
like the spread that big in general. I just stay away from it. So,
Gotcha.
But I definitely am excited about this playoffs. I love college football.
I love it.
I can't tell you.
If I didn't have my show, I'd be all tuned into the Notre Dame game.
I have an Indiana household, so he's very torn about this game. So, but yeah, no, I'm very, very. I just love the storylines. I love that these teams haven't played each other. There's so much unknown, even to the hardcore sports fan when it comes to this. Is so new to all of us. So it's very exciting time for college football.
Okay, before we leave college football, who makes it to the chip? Because I might not talk to you till after all this is over. Who you like to go, and who's holding the trophy for Miss Part-Time?
Who do I want to go?
Or who's holding the trophy? How about that?
I want Indiana to win because that's just a great underdog story. But
they're not going to get by tonight, so forget about Indiana.
And I love Boise State, and I love Ashton Genty.
Okay, there you go. That's your dog.
That's my dog.
My dog is Notre Dame.
I'm going. I think the Vols are going to take it all.
Okay, my dog is Notre Dame. And my favorite is Texas.
Okay.
Even though they lost twice to the Bulldogs. So nobody can say, "Oh, Al, you taking the most favorite team." Bulldogs beat them twice already.
No, and I'm telling you, their offense hasn't been that impressive, but I do think they could win.
Yeah, I like the long. Okay, let's pivot. Let's go to the NFL.
Let's go.
Games of the week. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, we going to Arrowhead Stadium.
Ready, Al York.
We going to Arrowhead Stadium. 9-5.
Oh boy.
The Texans versus the 13-1 Chiefs.
With a
9-5 Houston Texans versus the 13-1 Kansas City Chiefs. The line is -3.5, 41.5. Mahomes got a hurt ankle. Talk to us.
Okay, first of all, the Chiefs haven't been scoring like they usually do. They pull it out last second. It's been close almost every single game. The Chiefs will Chiefs. It is December football in Arrowhead, okay?
Right.
It is going, and the Texans have underperformed this year. So, it's still going to be a good game. The AFC South is now clinched by the Texans. The Chiefs are just cruising, right? They're just cruising. They're cruising. Chiefs are going to win this game, though. They will always find a way to win. I don't care. Patrick Mahomes does this little hurt ankle.
See, but they win, but they don't cover.
Yeah.
They 6-8 against the spread. I had them against the Chargers. They were up big, 13-zip, and didn't even cover that game.
No.
They played the worst team, one of the worst teams in football, in the Browns last week, and they cover that easily.
I would. Is the weather good in Kansas City? Because I would also pick the Chiefs just win this game straight up.
I'm going to go with the points with the Houston Texans. I think it could be a field goal game. Yeah. And I agree with you. I think the Chiefs prevail, but I wouldn't be surprised if Houston snuck this game. But we're going to go Chiefs win, Houston cover. You agree, or you like the Chiefs to cover?
100%. No, I think we both can agree it's going to come down to the end of the game.
Okay, so we like Texans to cover, Chiefs on the money line. Okay, we're traveling to Baltimore, Maryland. 10-4 Pittsburgh Steelers versus the 9-5 Baltimore Ravens. Pretty big line, 6.5, 6.
That's a lot of points. Well,
45 points. Talk to us.
It's the Ravens -6.
Put your comments in, y'all. Put your comments in.
Here it is. The Steelers have a playoff berth, but the Ravens are playing for the AFC, for the division. And it's the Ravens at home. And poor TJ Watt is playing hurt for the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Steelers could not score against the Ravens last time they played, but I think the Pittsburgh Steelers offense has improved since then. I think the defense has been solid all the way through. So this is where I am taking the Ravens. I'm taking the Ravens.
Revenge game also. Now,
what?
when you say you're taking the Ravens, here we go again. Are they going to cover the 6.5, or you thinking they're going to win and not cover? Talk to us.
Win and not cover.
That's
I think it's
what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
At first, I was thinking a blowout, but
No.
Tomlin last week didn't cover against the Eagles, and that fucked me up because I had them covering. But I think in this divisional game, they 10-4 against the spread. I think they cover this game, but they come up short.
The only thing I'm worried about is the Pittsburgh's defense falling apart and TJ Watt going out. So that's the only reason I was wishy-washy about the spread. But
right.
I do think it will stay close.
Yeah, my boy said that the Steelers are banged up. Okay, let's go to Washington.
Oh,
we got the 12-2 Philadelphia Eagles versus the 9-5 Washington Commanders. Eagles 9-5 against the spread. Commanders 8-5-1. The line is -3.5 for the Eagles. 45.5. Talk to us.
Okay, so Commanders playing for. If they lose this game, Eagles win the division. Now the Eagles win the division, but now the Eagles are tied with the Minnesota Vikings and the Detroit Lions for the number one seed in the NFC. So there's a lot to play for here. I'm definitely taking the over in this game.
Oh, okay, I can see that.
This is why
they usually score points. They usually score points at Washington.
Yeah,
I remember when Sam Howell was over there, they were scoring some points.
I just think it's going to be a high-scoring game. I know the Eagles' defense is good. I just think that this is going to be going back and forth in a high-scoring game. I don't like the points in this game. I think there's a lot on the line, though. I think the Commanders have had a good season. I think not surprising, but wow, a lot better than what we thought we were going to be. Jaden Daniels needs to be careful. I'm worried about that kid.
Right.
The Eagles are rolling, though, and they're heating up at the right time, and they want that number one seed. I think the Eagles win, but I take the over as well.
If I'm a betting man, I'll spend a little money and bring the 3.5 down to a 3. It'll probably cost me $1.30.
I like that.
But I will waste $1.30 because I like the 3. Worst case scenario, I think they'll push. I think the Eagles find a way to win this game. They're the better team. And I don't think they're going to let a rookie quarterback win this kind of game. That's just my opinion. Okay, let's move up to game.
They're just rolling. They're just rolling.
Even though they look bad against Carolina, but what happened was they just took that week easy.
Yes.
And almost lost to the Panthers. If you seen that bomb, legit missed. He had it, but it hit the ground. They was that away from losing that game.
They're not a first half team either. They're second half teams. So they're going to turn it up. So
Okay. Game number 4, we're going to San Francisco. And the reason why I put this game, you got two teams barely alive by the skin of their teeth. 6-8 Miami Dolphins versus the 6-8 San Francisco 49ers. We got 17 games. So if somebody could win the next 2 games, let me see. No, the next 3 games, actually, they could go 9-8. 9-8 might be able to get you in with some help. The thing is, who's going to win the next 3 games and who's going to win this game here? Niners are favored by 1. Talk to us.
Man, both these teams are really, really injured. And as soon as Christian
underachieving also.
Oh my God. Both teams are just injury bug, and this has been disappointing for both of these franchises because I thought, both these teams were going to be playoff teams. And I just don't see it happening. I just don't see either of these teams winning. I don't like a 1 point. And is it San Francisco on the road?
No, they're at home.
They're at home? All right, I'm pulling San Francisco to win this. I don't like Miami on the road, especially in December. I don't know how
they said the weather might be a little cold, so I definitely like Frisco if it's like that. But this is a must. I mean, last week was a must-win game for both of these teams, but now it's to the point where they'll be out officially if one of them lose this game.
Over for both of them.
They still got a chance with help. They go 9-8, a little help they could get in. But they lose this game, it ain't no chance at all.
Yeah,
so I'm gonna go Frisco.
I like that you brought up this game, but if I would not, this would not be on my radar for betting purposes, but I definitely would take San Francisco just money line.
Okay, there you go. You can take the -1. I mean, forget about giving them 125. Just go money line. Take the -1. Okay, real quick. Shout out to Cal. Shout out to Brian Ford, Douglas, everybody that tapped in. Shout out to all of y'all. Last but not least.
Yes.
12-2. Minnesota Vikings.
The what? What was
Minnesota Vikings, baby. Versus the 8-6 Seattle Sea Chickens. The line is -3 for the Vikings. 42.5. Talk to us.
Okay, Al York. Fun fact for you. You know I'm always bringing the heat, and I stay ready for the Al York show. The Minnesota Vikings have not won in Seattle since 2007. It is time to fix that.
No, but before you go there, how many times have they faced each other?
It's like every 3 years.
Okay, I know it ain't like no 0-9.
No, but we
probably like an 0-3.
No, but we've lost them in 4 out of 5 times we last played them. I'm just mad about it. Listen, the Vikings are a good team. I'm sick of put away my fandom. I am so sick of the disrespect that the Vikings are getting. Good offensive play, one of the best receiver in the league, top 5 defense, complimentary football. Stay winning. Stay playing well. I don't know why we are not respected. The Vikings are not respected in this league, Al York. It is insane to me.
Listen, I'm going to tell you something you told me after week 5, week 6. You don't even trust your own team.
Well,
I'm going to keep it real.
It's because they've let me down.
I'm going to keep it real. Listen, you love your team. I'm not saying you don't love your team.
But respect.
I'm saying you don't trust your team. I think people are respecting them. I've been watching a lot of things, hearing a lot of guys. They saying that they're going to go as far as Sam Darnold take them. And since it's the contract year, they expect no less than what he's doing now. It's different.
Okay.
It's different if they gave him the bag already.
100%.
In his mind, he can't fuck up.
No,
this is it for him. This is his contract year. This is when he gets his bag. Yeah. So I'm not saying he ain't gonna throw a big interception or something, but I think he's gonna ball out as long as he don't get hurt. I think he's gonna play.
Yeah, no.
What you gotta hope is your defense stays good.
Our defense stays good, and Kevin O'Connell, head coach of the Minnesota Vikings, has done a phenomenal job. Great quarterback coach. I think that this is my problem. The Seattle Seahawks are a little banged up. They've lost their chance of winning the division, I believe, in playoff hopes. But you still got it. You got nothing to lose.
I don't think they lost their playoff hope. The division looks bad, but let me look real quick because I got so much shit.
Because of last week's loss, and the Vikings are playing Sam Howell. If our defense cannot beat Sam Howell in a beat-up, I don't know if Kenneth Walker is playing. He's questionable.
So Gino's officially out, correct?
Yes.
Okay, there's nothing to talk about. I like Minnesota. Yeah, if Gino was playing, I would have told you right now, this game's going down to the wire.
There should be no reason why we don't lose, and we're chasing that #1 seed with the Detroit Lions and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Okay. Shout out to Hank. Shout out to Greg Drake. Everybody tapping in. Make sure y'all watch the Rewind. We're doing 2 shows tonight. No more one long show. 2 shows. We got part-time bro in the building hosting the first show here. Okay, so any last words before we go to Choose One and Why?
I love Choose One and Why. It's my favorite part of the show. Hey, again, everyone have a safe and healthy holidays. I am so excited about the college football playoffs. Al York, I'm an NFL girl. I love sports, but I'm an NFL girl. I haven't been this excited about college football playoffs in a minute.
Because even when we got to the playoffs, I loved it, but then it was only 4 teams that made it.
And you knew who it was going to be.
But it's like 3 games, basically.
Like,
now I love it. I don't think it's watered down. At first, I thought 12 is too much.
No.
But in reality, with all these teams getting better, getting recognized, and now a lot of guys are going to really start doing this college thing because 12 teams. So you're going to get the best of the best. You still might get a team that should have made it, but it ain't going to be like with the 4, where they were just straight up action teams out that should have been there.
100%.
I think now you're going to get the cream of the crop.
Me too.
You know, Alabama, you lost 3 games. I don't care if you're better than half the teams. 3 games, you're not going to get in.
Well, and recruitment is changing so much with money and NIL and everything.
Facts.
So it's gonna be insane. And these programs are gonna get more spotlights, and it's just gonna improve just for players all around. It's gonna be great.
Right, guys, put your comments in. Greg Drake, put your comments in. Okay, choose one and why. You ready?
I'm so Al York. This is my favorite thing you've introduced to me.
Okay, wide receiver.
Oh God, here we go.
Jake Reed, a.k.a. Willie, or Adam Thielen. Who and why?
You start with this generational crap again. I'm going.
You know about Jake? He played with Randy and Chris Carter. You know all about him.
I know.
He brought the jersey out with Chris Carter the other day to support Randy Moss.
I know, and God bless. He beat cancer, buddy. I don't know if you heard the news.
No, I didn't know he beat it. I didn't know you could beat that in 1 week.
Well, he's known about it for a while.
Well, how the fuck? Yeah, but he just let us know.
I don't.
Yo, hold up. They got a cure now?
Well, he said he beat cancer, but I don't know if he's.
But he just said 2 weeks ago, I'm stepping down. I got a situation.
Next time I'm on the show, I'm going to have the full story for you.
Well, listen, if you could beat cancer in a week, God bless you, man. I know guys right now that had cancer for 8 years and still struggling off that shit.
It's hard because I just love Thielen. Dirty man. Dirty, bad man. I'm picking Adam Thielen. I love Jake Reed and I love that era, but I love Adam Thielen more as a player.
This is tough because
it's tough.
Mechanically, Jake Reed is better. Mechanically. Stronger, faster. I mean, the guy was dope. Tier 2, tier 3 receiver. But Thielen, with little speed, does so much. He's a lot like Cooper Kupp in a lot of ways.
He's 100% like Cooper Kupp.
You understand me? So, and even over there in Carolina, made some heck of a couple plays over there.
Oh, my gosh.
Big time plays.
Lately, it's been huge. And he's a playmaker. And he's used to be a major red zone target for the Minnesota Vikings.
Oh, there you go.
He just wanted that money. He just wanted money.
Yeah, the thing is, I can't give ties on my show. I'm going to have to go Jake Reed, but like this.
This much?
And I love Thielen, but Reed is so underrated, man. He doesn't get the props he's supposed to get.
By Chris Carter and Randy Moss.
Yeah, that's why. If it wasn't for that, it'd have been a star.
Absolutely.
And he didn't get mad about that. That's what I loved about him.
Oh.
He could have went somewhere else, try to get the money. Nah, he just did his thing. And you got to love him for that.
Then
so I'm going Jake Reed.
The only thing that would lean me more is being more of a team player. And I understand going and getting your bag, but that's what Adam Thielen did. He went and got his bag. Because he said to me that, I'm going to go win a Super Bowl with Carolina. I'm like, all right, give me a break, bro.
Okay, real quick. Defensive ends.
Oh, boy.
One of them is also a tackle and one of them converted linebacker, but they more defensive ends. John Randall, a.k.a. Motormouth.
Why you keep doing this to me, Al York?
Or Trish Doman, a.k.a. CJ. Who and why?
Put this to me 2 weeks in a row, okay? You're not.
I switched it up, though. I switched it up.
You know what? I went against my boy John Randall last show. I'm not going against him again. He is a bad man. But this is close. They're both in their prime. I'm picking John Randall.
Okay. Quick story, then we're going to move on. Of course, Randall could play tackle, could play end, motor mouth, Hall of Famer, great. But let me tell you something.
I know you're going to teach me something.
Chris Doman, when they moved him down to linebacker, was still as effective as he was as a defensive lineman. This guy, like, led the world in forced fumbles. There's something about him when he tackles you, the ball's coming out. And he gets to the quarterback. I love Chris Doman. I mean, I'm not a Minnesota fan, but you got about 5 people that I love. Starting out with Randy Moss, Chris Carter. There's a lot of people that you guys got that I love watching play. And Chris Doman and John Randall are one of the 5. But I got to go Doman because I think he could do more.
More adversity. Okay.
Yes.
So, you know what's going to happen? I want to let you know, every time I call on your show, we play this game. And then all throughout my day, and I hope everyone else does this, I go back and forth. I'm like, well, maybe I should have picked Dolman. Well, maybe I should have picked Randall. This is the best segment.
There's no wrong answers because I make sure that the numbers are similar. The guys are great. So it's no wrong answers.
It makes you think,
it's just,
though. I'm like, damn.
I can give you my reasoning why I like them, but you have your own reasoning.
Right.
My reasoning, Doman is a ball.
You're going after my heart. You're going after my heart.
We got one more, then we're going to get out of here, okay?
Swear to gosh.
Quarterbacks. Terry Bradshaw, a.k.a. the Blonde Bomber. I'm switching it up on you a little bit. The Blonde Bomber. Or Ben Roethlisberger, a.k.a. Big Ben. Who and why?
Oh, man.
Give me your answers, guys. Put your comments in.
I'm up. Oh, boy.
Your reasoning. Give your reasoning.
No, because I'm looking at the teams that are in, the era of football they were in, the coaches they had. You got to go Terry.
Terry got 4 chips.
And I know Ben won a Super Bowl too, but I'm going, you can't beat 4 chips. I know it's a team sport, but you can't beat 4 chips, Al.
4-0.
That's insane.
4-0. This is the problem with me, though. If I know a guy that goes by numbers. My partner, Noah Parker, always goes by numbers. I don't always go by numbers. But it's just Ben's numbers is just so much better. If that makes sense.
Right. But that's what I'm saying. You could look at the teams, the stats, his weapons, coaches, but
and he's also Super Bowl MVP, like X-Man just said. X-Man likes Bradshaw. Listen, there's no wrong answers. If you look at Super Bowl wins, they both undefeated in the Super Bowl. 2-0, 4-0. Only thing is Bradshaw got 4 times he been there. But if you look at the numbers, Big Ben's numbers, and Big Ben can also scramble better, behind the helm.
Well, and as time progresses, we get more and more quarterbacks that are,
mobile quarterback. And he can also fling it. So nobody can tell me that Ben didn't have an arm. Ben could fling it also. It's a close one. Listen, there's no wrong answers. I'm going Big Ben. I'm going Big Ben.
No, I'm sticking with Terry, okay? I'm sticking with the 4-0. That's unreal to me.
Close it out, sweetie. Whatever you want to close it out with.
Al York, I'm so glad to be back on your show on a regular basis. Sorry for a little hiatus. Salute from all the way from Tokyo. If you're in Tokyo, you can come see me do stand-up comedy on a weekly basis at Tokyo Comedy Bar. I hope to be in Vegas in the short future, Al York. I'll keep you posted. Okay. But hey, let's win some bets. Let's win some money on some college football, baby, and some NFL.
Listen,
hey,
always
fantasy football. I swear to God, I want to quit every single year, Al York. So good luck to everyone in their fantasy football playoffs. I
don't even play that shit. But listen, real quick, we love to have you on. I especially appreciate when you're on, and we thank you for giving us your time. And you're always welcome on my show. Always remember that.
No, I really appreciate it. I stay ready when you need me. I know it's a crazy time of year. We're all stressed. We're all crazy. Everyone just have a happy and healthy holiday.
Woo!
Let's go.
Okay, girl.
Go after that number.
Okay.
Number 1 seed. Agreed. I'll be back soon.
Yes, ma'am. We'll be looking forward to seeing you. Part-time bro, baby. Let's go, baby. Okay, guys, so we're going to go to our second part of the show. Part-time bro, hold it down. I was supposed to have E. Vega. E. Vega, it seems like he's MIA. I just hope he's safe because he was on the plane ride. So I'm not going to be selfish with it. I'd rather hope that he's okay before going in on him. So let's just hope he's okay. We'll be back in 5 minutes. We're going to have the X-Man, Lumberjack X, come in and hold it down, spin off, free picks. You don't want to go nowhere. 5-minute intermission. We'll be back.